Hello, everyone. It's His Royal Highness Prince Adam bin Al Walid. I'm not an ABDL as per se. I enjoy wearing printed onesies and such, and it just makes me feel happy. So I do it. I don't let anybody tell me anything about it. And if they do say something about it, it doesn't bother me, not even a little bit. I just live my life because I can do whatever I want. This is America, remember? Okay. Welcome to this video version of the ABBA radio show. Okay? I'm going to extract the audio from this and make a podcast out of it. But it's better to watch in video because what I'm about to do is demonstrate these thin diapers, okay, and the absorbency of these Medicaid diapers, okay, versus these Megamax North Shore Care Supply Megamax diapers. Okay, as you can see, they have 12-hour capacity. Okay, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate the ecology and financial benefits of using these types of diapers versus these kinds of diapers. Okay, and I'm going to show you the cost of making what it would cost to make them up to this type of absorbency, and the fact that, you know, my cup runneth over, so to speak. And when that does, it defeats the purpose of existing. Okay? So, I want you guys to understand, first of all, that I am not sponsored by North Shore Care Supply, and I'm not sponsored by the providers of the product, okay? I'm doing this independently to demonstrate the lack of understanding in incontinence. The one-size-fits-all mindset, okay, is the wrong way to do business, okay? One size does not fit all, okay? And we are individuals, okay? Each person is an individual. You cannot compare apples to oranges, okay? I may be a human being, okay? I may put my pants on the same way as you, but that does not make me like you, you see? So, I'm an individual. If everybody who's a sociopath narcissist seems to think, oh, well, you're just like me. No, you're not. No. That's hive-minded. There's another group of people that are hive-minded that are called Borg, okay? Clone minding, okay? The hive-minded, we're all the same. We're all this and we're all that. No, you're not. I beg to differ. So, in this video, diapers are not made the same and people are not made the same. Okay? So, that is the point in take of all of this, okay? So, before I begin, I'm going to open this package like a milk carton. And it is designed that way. It's just how you open it. And I want to pull out one of the products. I wish they made this a little bit easier, but I guess it's for some kind of good. I don't know. And for the purpose of this, it doesn't matter what color the damn thing is, okay? I don't care about colors, and I care about absorbency, all right? Now, I'm fighting with this package, trying to pull one out. Okay, there. All right. Now, it really doesn't matter what brand you pick, as long as your absorbency factor is between 1,500 and 5,000 milliliters. Now, one of these, okay, is rated at a measly 34 milliliters. Okay. Okay. All right. 34 milliliters. All right. Now, I'm going to open this up. And as you can see, look how paper thin this thing is. Okay. You see how thin it is? I mean, you see how thin this absorbency is. It's so thin, okay, that it doesn't keep your clothes dry. These diapers are made for basically a faucet dripping system. Okay. And it's made for a just drip, 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 drip. Okay? That's what this is made for. This diaper does not swell. It will not swell. Do you know why? Okay. Pampers, Loves, Huggies, they all swell. Okay? They all swell. Do you know why they swell? There are plastic-based, oil-based, super absorbent polymer. Okay? The polymer is a salt. Okay? And these salts will absorb liquid upon contact. Okay? Now, these particular diapers, whatever brand they may be, I'm not going to disparage the brand. There is a purpose for them, but the one size fits all absorbency does not fit all types of incontinence. Okay? There is the urge incontinence, all right? And that's what I have. It's kind of like a dam break, okay? Suddenly, I have an urge. By the time I know it's time to go, it's already gone, okay? So the floodgates, okay? You have to know flow dynamics, okay? Flow dynamics, all right? These diapers are, and they will say this at the manufacturer level, they are not meant to handle a sudden flood. They are not meant to handle a sudden flood. That's the problem they have, okay? Yes, they may be free, but I have another thing that is absorbent, okay? You might as well give me one of these, okay? This is a tissue, okay? You might as well give me one of these, all right? And then put a piece of plastic on the backside of it and say, there you go, okay? It's basically a chuck. It's basically a chuck with tapes, okay? That's what this diaper is, okay? This diaper is a bed pad with tapes, all right? It is not absorbent, and it is the free version, okay? That's what you get for free, all right? Now, this diaper, okay, is rated at or around between 1,500 and 5,000 milliliters. This diaper, I'm going to repeat, this diaper is rated at 34 milliliters, okay, or less, 32 milliliters. In milliliters, it's not liters. Milliliters are not liters. They're half that, okay? So, yeah, It's less absorbency than you can imagine. So what is the purpose of a diaper? Let's discuss that first, okay? Because it's relevant. A purpose of a diaper is to absorb leaking liquid or fecal matter, okay? So I don't have the fecal matter problem myself. So the first thing that's on your mind is diapers and poop. No, That's potty training brainwashing. Do you understand that? During your potty training, everybody's potty training, all right, is you're brainwashed. It's brainwashing. You're brainwashed to think and associate the most unpleasant part of diapering. It's totally so that you won't wear them again, you see? And that's the reason why they do that. So push out of that, okay? Get rid of that because it is not unpleasant, all right? First of all, I wear them. I have to. I have been wearing diapers since I was 5 years old, off and on. Now, this diaper, the North Shore Care Supply Megamax pink diaper, and I'm not a person who cares about color, okay? Not in this matter. I care about absorbency, all right? These have a 12-hour capacity, okay? A 12-hour capacity. It says it right on the package, okay? Now, these diapers, now think about this. Okay, how many of these diapers, as soon as this one gets wet, I have to change it? I mean, a little bit, just a little bit, okay? And I'm not even using the full absorbency of this diaper. And these weak tapes, they don't stick. They're weak. They don't hold very well. The adhesives are not very strong. And if they were strong, they tear the plastic, okay? They don't put taping panels on them. They don't do anything to make them better, okay? No. These are chintzy, all right? I should have done this before, but I'm going to get something for you, okay? I want to demonstrate the absorbency of a cheap diaper, so I must do this. Just a minute. Okay. Now, I have paper towels, all right? And I'm going to demonstrate something with a plastic bag. All right. I'm going to use a trash bag for all intents and purposes, okay? Now, pretty much what we have here, all right, is a paper towel with a plastic backing. You see? Plastic, paper, plastic, paper, okay? This diaper right here is basically this with this, okay? The absorbency, there's no super absorbent polymer in between this and here. There's no super absorbency in this diaper. If there is, it's very little because they're trying to get their costs down, okay? So being cheap, you spend more money being cheap, okay? Because this is what we have. A paper towel with a plastic backing, you see? So basically, this isn't going to do anything, okay? Now, there's another type of thing that I will show, all right? Basically, that's what we have in this, okay? This defeats the purpose of wearing a diaper. This product is not any good. And now I have to add a booster pad, okay? Don't mind the brand. I'm just demonstrating that this is what we have to do. Now, because this is so thin, I have to go out and spend more money to add more padding to the product, okay? So that's more money spent. All right, that's more money spent. So now, because of my level of incontinence, I have to use 1, 2, maybe 3 booster pads. Okay, I have to use 3 booster pads. Now, I'm going to demonstrate the difference between these two products with these products put together. All right. Do you see any kind of inner leg cuffs, any kind of protection that would keep liquid from coming out? No, you don't. All right. Most cloth-like diapers do have that. But now we have a booster pad, okay? And I will demonstrate how you put it in, okay? First of all, that's what we end up having to do, okay? First, you peel off the strip. You see this adhesive strip, okay? You have this little adhesive strip, okay? And you peel it off, all right? And then you stick it in the middle, okay? See how I'm doing that? You stick it in the middle, okay? And you get it. There's this little blue spot. You see this little blue area down here? I put the pad over the blue spot, okay? Now, I get the pad as centralized as possible, so it's even on both sides, okay? I get it even on both sides, all right? Then, okay, I take and peel off this. So this is how it stays in the product, okay? All right? Then I stick, now look, see how I did that? I've got it slightly overlapping the other one. So I've got double absorbency here. All right. Now I've spent even more money now. Okay. I have spent lots of money trying to make this worthwhile. All right. Now look what I've done here. I'm going to show you something. Now, I usually put them even with this padding line. You see? See that? This padding line, the end of the padding, all right? And there's an end of the padding here. So I match these two here, all right? So you kind of overlap them. So you get them right here, and you put it like this. Now it ends up being like this. You see? See that? You see that now? See how I have that? So it's got this extra little bit right here. You see that? I have extra. See? All right. Now, they're overlapping a little bit here. See? Right there. See, they overlap a little bit. Just a hair. So that there's equal amount or double absorbency there. Okay? That's where I need it most. Okay? The center is actually where I need it most. Now, okay, let me show you something. All right, now I've got 3 booster pads in this diaper, okay? The absorbency rating is now close to 150 milliliters, give or take. All right, but now look at this. Now look at this, okay? I'm going to hold this up, and I want you guys to see the difference, okay? Now, you see what's going on here? You see the pile of pads inside the padding here? Do you see that? Do you see how that's totally not going to be comfortable? It's not comfortable, and it's, you know, cutting off circulation and doing all this air circulation, not blood circulation. It's cutting off air circulation, okay, to my genitals and to my skin, okay? Now, that's another thing, because plastic traps heat and moisture, okay? So, there's no airflow, all right? Now, bacteria likes to fester underneath that, okay? But if you put any holes in this, then double diapering is not the way to go, okay? Because it does not serve any purpose, all right? It does not. It's just basically, as I had prior demonstrated, a paper towel with a plastic shell backing, okay? That's what we have here, okay? Now, these tapes are terrible, all right? They're terrible. Now, look, I'm going to fasten one, and I will show you how bad they are, okay? I'm going to fold this over, all right? I'm going to fold this over, and I will hold it up, and I will test the tapes right in front of you, and I will show you how bad they really are, okay? Now, they're terrible. I mean, they're just sucky-ass tapes, all right? Every product is the same, all right? It doesn't matter if they're Velcro or adhesive tapes. They just suck, okay? Now, I'm going to fasten this up so we have I'm going to have to fold it over a little bit. And I know this is kind of like an art project, but it's not. For all you NSA people who are watching me right now, okay, you in the past have said, oh, you're doing your art project now. I've had to cut disposable diapers, you know, baby diapers, to make extra booster pads, okay? Because back in the day, they didn't have all these booster pads, and they had this style diaper back then. These are old retro style diapers, okay? Now, as you can see, all right, as you can see, this diaper, the tapes, look how easy they pop off. They don't stick. I'm sticking them, and they don't stick. They don't have any stick to them. Look. They don't have any stick to them. All right? They're terrible. So they don't stick to the plastic. Okay? So how is it that I'm supposed to stay dry when this thing pops off and falls off under stress? It does not stick. So these are worthless. I might as well throw them away. It's a waste of product, because why are they even created? This is terrible. This is not caring about your people. Okay? This is a medical need here. All right? Look, the tape doesn't stick. Okay, I'm peeling it like this, and I'm putting it on the plastic. It doesn't stick. Okay? So, thin diapers, you have to use booster pads. You have to add more padding, and these booster pads have super absorbent polymer in them, and the diaper does not. So, like I said, it is basically a paper towel with a plastic backing, okay? You see? A paper towel with a plastic backing, okay? That's all it is, and some tapes. It's nothing more. It's cheap. And you're going to use probably 6 to 8 of these versus 2 of these. Understand? Now, I may spend $30 a package for these, okay? Between $28 and $35 is the usual cost of these diapers. Most Medicaid budgets are between $200 and $250, okay? There's a variable between the states, okay? So basically, why don't they just put the money on the card, on your benefit card, right? And then you can go and spend this money at North Shore Care or Medi-Cal, or Med, or Double L Med, or I can't remember the name of it, LL Med or Medico, or anybody that you want to buy the diapers from, okay? It doesn't matter, as long as you stay within $200 to $250. Now, you're only going to wear 2 of these diapers per day. Okay? That's considerably less than even a baby would go through. Okay? Babies from newborns will go through 10 diapers or more a day, 10 to 12 diapers a day. And when they're toddlers, they go through 6 or 7 diapers a day. That's Pampers and Loves. That's using Pampers and Loves. And I want you to look up, I want you to Google right now. Go ahead, when you're done watching this video, I want you to Google how many disposable diapers are thrown away every day. Ask that question, exact question. And the AI will show you the number every day. And you can even name how many disposable diapers are thrown away in New York City or or in Kansas or Los Angeles or wherever you are. I don't care where you are. It doesn't have to be the US. It can be Germany. It can be anywhere. How many disposable diapers are thrown away every day in this place, whatever place that may be? I want you to pull up your numbers. It's statewide, and figure out the population. Okay, I did this number. I'm going to go and do it again, and I'm going to post this information in another video. And I'm going to show you that 2 diapers a day equals less plastic and less garbage every day. Okay, so I'll throw 1 bag away probably a week. 1 bag. I'm still throwing the same amount. Rather, instead of 4 bags of diapers a day, a week, not a day, 4 bags of diapers. We're talking 13-gallon bags now. Okay? Now, the plastic of all these plastic bags has to break down. And it takes 500 years per diaper. 500 to 2,000 years. This plastic takes 500 to 2,000 years to break down. That's if it's regularly exposed to the sun. It gets dry rotted and brittle and breaks down. It doesn't actually disappear. It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay? So it stays in our landfills unexposed to any kind of air or water or anything like that. Okay? They put a 10-inch cap, a 10-inch cap of clay on top of all the trash at the landfill. All right? So nothing is exposed to elements. Okay? So it takes 500 to 2,000, probably 1,800 years per diaper. I'm estimating 1,300 to 1,800 years per diaper to biodegrade. But we're not accounting for the fact that plastic bags that they're put in also take another 500 to 1,000 years, depending on how thick the plastic is. Okay? A 2 mil plastic bag, okay, takes 1,300 to 1,500 years just to get brittle and start falling apart and open up. Okay, that's just a crack. Okay, now stuff falling out. All right, now, yes, they do rupture under pressure. However, that does not mean the contents of the bag are exposed. They are not exposed to elements. Okay, so they're sealed in this plastic bag, and they stay in there, and they don't decompose, and they get moldy. They get the air that is trapped in there festers. Okay, energy. When water stays stagnant, it festers. Okay, life forms that are already in the water begin to grow and prosper, okay, in stagnant water. When water is flowing, it cannot freeze. It cannot. It doesn't get rotten. Okay, water does not become stale if it is moving. Moving water does not freeze, and moving water and air, water and air and electricity all share similar properties. Okay, moving air does not stagnate. Okay, and it does not grow molds and mildews and all this stuff. Okay, so there's no moving air in these plastic bags. They trap heat, and heat is a catalyst for creating and perpetuating viruses, mold, mildew, what else? Germs, bacteria, all kinds of different things, okay? And various different staph and all kinds of stuff, okay? Because they're feeding off of the material, the wet material inside the diaper, okay? They're feeding off that, all right? But so the stagnant air that's trapped inside the bag stays there, and it takes forever to break them down. So we're throwing, I don't know, let's say on these thin diapers, we're throwing, I don't know, 8 to 10 of these away every day. All right, every day, 8 to 10 of these. You have to change these every hour or every hour and a half. These you have to change once a day. Every 12 hours, or depending on how much you drink, the output is 3/4 of whatever you drink, okay? Your body absorbs most of the water, or 1/4 of the water that you drink. It up to 1/4, maybe a little bit more, give or take. There's a variable there. But when you drink something, it absorbs 1/4 of it, and then it's like a sponge. It can't absorb anymore, so it overruns. Okay, it flushes everything that it can't absorb anymore. Okay, that's our body's like a sponge. When you drink, it will absorb a small amount of it. Anything after that, because it's already saturated, it will flush everything you take in. It flushes everything else. It can't absorb anything, okay? So basically, these diapers are more ecological because, and you spend less money, because now I don't have to add a booster pad, all right? I don't need, hold on, I'm going to demonstrate. I don't need to add booster pads to this diaper. I mean, if you're a super soaker like me, and yes, I would have to change 3 of these if I don't use booster pads at night, but with a booster pad, I can wear this diaper for 15, 18 hours, and my skin does not get rashes, okay? Because it has super absorbent polymers, and this diaper swells. This diaper does not. It does not swell. Like I said, it is basically like this. A paper towel. I'm going to get this through your head one way or the other. A paper towel, okay? Now, cloth diapers are like a towel, okay? They are like a towel. They absorb a little bit. Cloth diapers are rated at 20 milliliters, okay? 20 milliliters. Nothing more. They're like a sponge, okay? They do not swell. They will absorb like a towel. Once the towel is drenched, you gotta let it dry, okay? Before you can use it again, all right? And then that material traps bacteria, okay? Cloth diapers trap bacteria within the fibers, each woven fiber inside of the diaper, okay? And even if you wash it out, you can't get all of the bacteria out. Okay? You do your best, but it still exists. Just because you use bleach does not mean that all the bacteria is dead. Okay? It is still there. It's inside the fibers. It's inside the fiber. All right? Disposable diapers are different, okay, in that way. They basically absorb through the super absorbent polymers, okay, the little crystals that are in there. If you were to cut one of these open, you'd see all this salty material falling out of the diaper, okay? So basically, if this is how they absorb, okay, the crystals will draw in the moisture and hold it in there and gelify it. It converts it to a gel and holds it away from your skin. And the idea of the liner is to make sure that the liquids go in but don't come out. You see, energy only goes in the path of least resistance, okay? This is the flow dynamic of this diaper, okay? It flows in the path of least resistance. So it goes into this pad here, and most diapers it does. So it flows in like this, and it'll spread like this. It'll spread the path of least resistance. So it's energy. Liquids are energy, okay? All forms of energy cannot go backwards. They cannot go back on themselves. Water, if you watch a river at a dam, it cannot flow backwards, okay? There's a little bit of backwash at resistance, okay? At the point of resistance, but it cannot go back in itself. It cannot do a U-turn and backwards. I mean, it can't directly go in the same path that it came from. It has to go around like this, and it has to turn in order to do that. It has to make a turn, okay? So this material in that dynamic, the liquids go inside and stay inside. They can't come back out, okay? Because of the gel, all right? The gel keeps the liquid from coming back out, all right? During saturation, the diaper will, I mean, that's the problem with these. They don't have any gel. This diaper does not have any gel whatsoever in it. None. Okay? It's like a bed pad. It's like a bed pad. All right? So a bed pad has no gel. It's just a little paper, a little tiny bit of fluff, ground paper. It's ground up and turned into a cotton-like material, and then it's blown, literally blown. Look at the manufacturing process of a diaper, okay? It's compressed and it's blown into the plastic. It's blown because it's a blower. You blow that, it blows in there, and then they smash it with this rolling device, okay? So they compress the material. That reduces the clumping of the material, okay? Remember, some of you that are old like me, in their 50s, will probably remember the old Pampers diapers, because I had to wear them. The old Pampers disposable diapers had a very little super absorbent polymer in them, or none. And all they did was add more padding to the diaper. Love's and Pampers, owned by the same company back then, Procter and Gamble. So I think they still might be. But anyway, and I'll get into the Love's and Pampers, the reason why there's two brands from one company. I will explain that in another video. But I want to show that this diaper has no super absorbent polymer in it. The only time it does now is when I added the booster pads inside the diaper. Now look how bulky it is. See? It's nice and bulky. See? Now it's all bulky. But now, okay, I'm going to show you. You see, now this leg elastic, if I hold it up like this and I compress it, the booster pad is higher than the elastic. You see, it's almost at the same height as the elastics. You see that? Okay. Well, that means that when the liquid flows, and it's not going to absorb right away, it doesn't like instantly absorb. It takes a few seconds for it to sift through the material. Okay. So it's going to, if you like open the floodgates and you like instantly peed into the diaper, the liquid's going to follow a path of least resistance, and it's going to go follow gravity. So the lowest point in this diaper is here. It's in this section right in here. Okay. So now it's going to leak in my crotch, and it's going to leak into the back end and out the other side. It's going to leak out this side or this side. Okay. So now what's the point of this existing if it's going to leak? Do you understand now? Okay. It's important. Absorbency is important. Now I'm throwing away 6 of these diapers. Okay. I am throwing away 6 of these. Okay. And now I'm throwing away 2 trash bags a day rather than 1 a week. Okay. Now, in another video, I'm also going to talk about I'm going to show, maybe even in this video, I'm going to cut to a section that shows you how many disposable diapers we are throwing away per day. Okay. In just the San Diego area. Okay. As an example. So I will show that in the video. So here's the amount of diapers that we are throwing away. Okay. And as you can see in my cut here, that there are, do you realize the height, the pile of diapers that would be put in a landfill? I mean, the stack of them, all right? And that's not even mine, okay? If I just put in just 6 diapers a day times 5 days, 7 days, and then times that by weeks, okay, I get the month, all right? Then take however many months, 12 months, and then multiply that by 365 days, right? And then that's how many diapers I throw away a year, okay? So, I will calculate a stack, how high the stack is, as you will see in my cut. You will see the stack of diapers, how high it is for 1 month and then 1 year, okay? And that's using these diapers. And now I also have to do more laundry, okay? Because now my clothes are wet, all right, and unsanitary. What's the purpose of having this? What is the purpose of this? It's to keep your clothes dry, right? Well, then this defeats the purpose. It defeats its purpose for existing, does it not? If your clothes get wet, it's defeated its purpose. So why do we use these products? Why are you even accepting this? I would not. Even if you can't afford it, you have to afford it, okay? You go and buy, this could be any diaper, okay? All right? I'm just saying. I have another example. This diaper, I don't even know what brand it is. I can't remember. But it is just I think it's a 5,000 milliliter diaper, okay? It's made similar by the same people that make the North Shore Care Supply diapers, okay? It's a common supplier, all right? And they're made in China, okay? Made in China. This diaper was made in China, and as you can see, look, the tapes are the same. The tapes are the same. See the tapes? Same product, same plastic backing, same stuff. This is a different manufacturer. This diaper right here is a different manufacturer than the North Shore Care Supply. The difference, okay, as you can see, when I put it up like this, there's no North Shore Care Supply marking on it, okay? None. You see that? No North Shore Care Supply lettering or any kind of branding on it, right? It's the same company, all right? Now, this has North Shore Care Supply right here. See that? It's a little blurry, but you can see it. It says North Shore Care Supply. See that? All right. And it says it here too. Okay? So, this brand and this brand, exactly the same materials. Exactly the same. Okay? They're the same. Exactly the same. They're exactly the same thickness. Well, let me pull them together and get them right. Okay. Let me pull them right. Okay. There. They're the same thickness. They're the same material. Okay. One's a different color than the other one. Okay. This is a North Shore Care Supply diaper, but it's not made by them. Okay. I mean, how can I explain this? This brand is not from North Shore Care Supply. It is from, and I do believe, see, it's this company. This diaper is from here. This is not North Shore Care Supply. This is not a North Shore Care Supply. And I can't remember who says this. It's made in China. AB Dry, it says AB Dry. Here, I will show you. Okay. AB Dry. Okay. AB Dry. All right. They go to the same supplier as North Shore Care Supply. Yes, they do. They're the same material, exactly the same diapers, but this one says North Shore Care Supply, and it's pink. This one is white. And the North Shore Care Supply white diapers are made by the same company. It's made in China. All right? Now, the absorbency factor of these diapers is better than 34 milliliters. Okay? Some of them are rated at 5,000 milliliters. Do you know how many liters that is? Almost 3 liters. Almost 3 liters. Almost 3 liters. Okay? It's very close to 3 liters. So, the average person can drink a 2-liter soda, right? That's a diuretic, of course. So, they're going to spit out 3/4 of that drink. They're going to spit out 3/4 of that diaper. I mean, into the diaper. All right? Now, that's about 5,000 milliliters, right about there. All right? So, almost a 2.5 liter container of liquid. Can you imagine that? That's nearing 5,000 milliliters. Okay? So, basically, I would rather have that than this cheap, thin diaper where the tapes don't work and you have to use masking tape to keep the tapes on. You have to use tapes over the tapes because it's cheap. I've had to spend more money now buying booster pads, okay? I had to buy booster pads to make this worthwhile even a little bit, okay? And then I have to change this every hour. Why? How much money is a pack of booster pads, okay? How much money is a pack of booster pads, okay? And how many packs of these do I need to use per diaper? 3. Okay, now, how many are in here? 25. There's 25 of them in this pack. So how many packs do I have to buy to make that each diaper work? That's spending more money. And then I have to use bed pads to put on my bed to keep my bed dry. What's the purpose of having a diaper if I have to doctor it up, do all this extra work just to make it work for me? Okay, if you do it right, you use one diaper, maybe two diapers a day, and your carbon footprint, you're throwing 2 diapers away every day instead of 6 or 7. Do you understand? And in California, we're at the grocery stores, we're banning plastic bags. We are banning plastic bags. Yet we're using trash bags and lots of diapers with plastic on it that are being thrown into landfills. Oh, what kind of sense where's their sense? If you're going to ban plastic, ban it all the way wide. I mean, all kinds of plastic. We're talking plastic bags, trash bags, everything. Okay? Because it takes 500 to 2,000 years, okay, to break down one plastic trash bag. Even a compactor trash bag, okay, which is 2 mil thick. The thickness of 2 layers of plastic, okay? The Force Flex trash bags take 1,000 to 1,200 years to break down in landfills, okay? The plastic does not go away. It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, okay? But by the time it's even opened, now it's underground. It's underground, all right? It's underground, and it's not being exposed to any of the elements. No wonder it takes almost 2,000 years to break it down, all right? Even organic matter takes 10 years longer than it's supposed to biodegrade. Understand? So it's not, our landfills are stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking, and now we have land that is toxic. We can't grow anything in it. When you build a house on it, as they have in other states, now the groundwater is leachate. That's the liquid that comes from trash, that liquid in trash trucks that, you know, from other things, rotten milk and all this other stuff, okay? That's leachate. That's called leachate. And it's leaching. That's why they call it leachate, because it's a material that's leaching into groundwater, all right? Now, landfills are lined usually with a material, a plastic-like material, all right? It's the same tarp. It's the same kind of material that you use in a tarp, only it's like 6 tarps thick, okay? It's the same material. So they line that over the dirt, all right? And they nail it, they kind of get it in there. And then they pack all this trash on top of it, all right? And then that's why they do that, to keep the leachate from going directly into the clay. So then they put 10 inches of clay cap every day. Every day they put a cap on the landfill, okay? So every day that cap keeps, that clay cap is meant to keep the sun, the water, any kind of rain, snow, anything like that from seeping into the trash. Now the trash is not getting exposed to the elements so it can break down, okay? So we're not making any kind of ecological sense here, okay? So a waste to energy plant, all right, let's get into that real quick, all right? A waste to energy plant, okay? Plastics are a null. They are absolutely you cannot get energy from it, okay? You can't generate anything from it. It melts and then burns up. It is not generating electricity from it. Plastics are a null. N-U-L-L, null. There is no energy from plastic, okay? So, that being said, plastics do have their purpose here, but we need to recycle the plastics, okay? We need to shred them up and turn it into granules and reuse it for something else, okay? So paper, we need to be able to take that paper out from the plastic, separate the plastic from the paper, and recycle the plastic while, composting the paper, okay? That's the way that we should be doing it, okay? And there is a company who used to do that and still does in Canada called No Waste, KNOWASTE, No Waste, all right? They recycle diapers, all right? And feminine pads and adult diapers and all kinds of different things, okay? So I'll get into that another time, but I want to be able to get into this, all right? So I just wanted you guys to know the thicker diapers are better than the other diapers, okay? So I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. It's called flow dynamics, and some diapers are better. And yes, for $250, you'll get less diapers, but you will need less diapers. You will only need 2 diapers. I'm a super soaker, okay? I am a super soaker. So the floodgates happen, understand? So every time, I can't control it, all right? I was born this way, and in the words of Lady Gaga, ha ha ha. And yeah, I have a joke for that, but I won't say it. Anyway, so I just have to say this because ecologically and financially, these healthcare companies should give us a budget of $200 to $250, all right? Or you can get 200 and 250 product, and I'll have to estimate a cost, all right? So if it's $1,000, then give me $1,000 and make it so that I can't use it anywhere else. You know what I mean? Use it in a North Shore Care Supply or AB Universe or whoever makes these things, okay? And we can, it doesn't matter, the color and print is nothing. It's the comfort of the product. It's the absorbency of the product. It's the performance of the product. When you buy something, you get a lot of what you pay for and a lot of what you don't. If you get a lot of stuff that you don't pay for, okay? So that's true of every product that you buy. So you have to know your product, okay? So do your research. Find out how much these Medicare diapers or Medi-Cal diapers, okay? Medicaid, Medi-Cal, doesn't matter where you're at. They're always going to be thin, all right? I would get the thickest diapers you possibly can and then some booster pads. You still have to add booster pads to your diapers because they're too thin for most of us, okay? You drink a 2-liter in one shot, your diaper isn't going to be good enough to handle that. It's not. It's not. So that just tells me that they don't care about us, okay? They don't, it's all about the money. But if you buy, let's say, 3 packs of the 12-hour diapers versus a whole 4 cases like this, I have 4 cases of thin diapers. I can't use them, and I can't get rid of them. I just have to keep them until I'm desperate or I need a backup system. So I don't want any more of them. And they keep trying to send me more and more and more and more. And I have to call them. Stop sending me stuff. Turn off auto ship. I didn't sign up for that. And they want to pester me. Oh, because it's a revolving door. Keep giving me more diapers so they can make more money. I don't care. All right? They send more diapers than it's worth. Okay? And I don't want that many. I didn't order that. I asked you specifically not to. So I'm using less of these good diapers, okay, that are at 5,000 milliliters or 1,500 milliliters. It has to be 1,000 milliliters or more, okay? It has to be 1,000 milliliters or more, okay? And if it's not 1,000 milliliters or more, I don't want it. It's cheap, it's worthless, and what's the point of the whole product existing? Because now I have to spend more money putting booster pads and bed pads and all these things to catch the leaks. Why would I have to catch leaks if you did it right the first time? You see? This is the thinking process. Yes, they're more expensive, but you get less for the budget. If you want to stay within the 200 product, you wouldn't need a 200 product. You wouldn't need 200 products of the 12-hour diapers. I would need 4 packs per month. 4 packs, that's it. 1 case per month, all right? And I probably wouldn't even use that many, okay, in 1 month, all right? Maybe I will some months, maybe I won't. But 5 packs is the maximum that I would need, total. And I'm using 2 diapers. There's 10 diapers a pack, so you do the math, okay? And you figure that's how many diapers I'm going to need. 2 diapers a day. There's 10 diapers per pack. And so there's 4 packs to a case. So probably 4 to 5 packs every month, okay? So instead of, 5 cases of the other ones, you see? So that's not ecological. That's not even close to being ecological. So that's not even good financially. So this is my thinking. Do it right the first time or don't do it at all. All right? I'm signing off, and thank you for listening to the ABBA radio show. ABBA video show. So listen to my podcasts on the ABBA radio show on Spotify if you want to hear this and other podcasts. Have a great day and keep it real out there.